Restaurant ownership, as you know, is one of the hardest jobs in the world. It's not like coal miner level hard, but it's certainly harder than working at the Gap. Owning it, very, very hard because your financial ass is probably on the line and everything you have is tied to this. Additionally, you gotta do everything. Maybe you came from the corporate world where you had a whole team built in and now you got nothing. So how do you find time as a restaurant owner? And I know because I own 12 restaurants with 300 plus employees doing multiple styles of food, all sorts of different personalities here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I started at 22, I would not recommend that. And here I am at 42. Here is how I systemized everything because I drove myself into the ground. And I don't want that for you. Really, I don't. If you're a cool independent restaurant owner, then that's why I've built up my systems to help other restaurant owners. In the Unsliced Restaurant System, based on my book, Unsliced, #1 Amazon bestseller, you can systemize your life. It's not BS. I cannot stand when people who have not done something sell something they haven't done. I've done it and I'm showing you what you can do today. So when it comes to systemizing your life and getting your time back, here's how I've done it and you could do it too. First rule, I want you to take the things that you want out of life and schedule them first. I want you to reverse it. I want you to not take care of the smallest problem. I want you to think of the grandest life. Do you want to go on vacation this year? Schedule it right now. Schedule it right now. That's a bold thing. When you schedule that first, you'll get that. I want you to also say, what day do you want to hold sacred? What day are you protecting? Is it Sunday? Cool. Schedule off Sunday. Plan to build systems that prop up Sunday. Because if you don't do that, you're like, I could just do it. I could just do it. I could just do it. You're gonna burn out, and at one point or another, you're gonna hold antipathy towards your restaurant, and that ain't good. That's how restaurant owners burn out. And then their staff burn out, and then their restaurants suck. So do not do that. Plan out your vacation, plan out your day off, plan out your you time first, all right? Now, next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna decide what would make this week a success. Choose your successful week goal of this week. Hey, if we had the training program dialed in, this week would be a success. If I reduced our credit card rate just a skosh, this would be a success. If I started a new way of doing marketing that has an approach that we haven't done before, this week would be a success. You might think, well, it's more sales, but you gotta do these other things to get to more sales. So choose the step, the incremental step you're gonna win this week to get to that goal. And then do that first. Do the thing that's gonna move the needle. The common trap of the restaurant owner is to do the small stuff, put their head in the sand like an ostrich and think the world's gonna change. Or they take the thing that they're good at, like, hey, I love cooking, let's cook more. That'll fix it. It's not. The small employee level work is not gonna move it. The thing that you're already good at, guess what? You're already good at. If you are just an amazing friend to your employees, don't do that. Be their leader and focus on metrics. If you cannot stand marketing, lean in on that. If you're not really secure in how good your food is, work on that. But do not reinforce the thing you're good at. Get into the stuff you're not and get a system going for the stuff you're not. Once you find the things that you're not doing, of which typically it's 4 things that run a restaurant: the food, the metrics, the level of service, i.e. you as a leader connecting with your staff, and then the ambiance. Is the place inviting? Working on all those things, i.e. better financials, better marketing, better employee retention, better product. Lean in on the one you're not killing it at, and that's your win. Then you gotta worry about all the other stuff, right? People got problems, people gotta hit you up. So when can they? Schedule that. Schedule the time that you're available, that you're just in the restaurant available for them to bring all their problems to you. Schedule that time. And also, much more importantly, schedule the time that your brain is locked away, completely devoid of any other distraction, so you can get your tasks done. That might be late at night, early in the morning, but it's not at 1 in the afternoon during a busy day. It's just not. Because if you're trying to do this new marketing plan while the restaurant's half full, while 13 servers are asking you questions, nothing's gonna work. So be present on the floor and then be present on your task and never in between. Lock in your brain on the task you want to achieve. Kill time wasters. What's a time waster? Because right now, if you say to me, Mike, bruh, I got no time, muchacho, you do. You do. Here's a test. Right now, what are the 2 things that are time wasters in your life? TikTok, yep, that's one. And the other? Yeah, that is. That's a massive time waster for you. Kill that. It's a negative input that's giving you no output. If you want to get to here, you got to give up this. You do not need to see the 9-part Netflix series. You just don't. Now, for all the systems that you need to create that would be your big successful goal of the week, that's not going to be easy. It's going to take iteration. Don't try it once and it fails and, oh, what am I going to do? You got to keep going, because it only fails when you stop. So if you're trying to have better financials, work on it. Find a better profit and loss statement. Find a better way of doing it. And do not do this cardinal sin. Delegate out system creation. Your GM, no matter how great they are, no matter how much you're paying them, is not going to create a system. A great GM is gonna do your system exactly how you tell them to do it. That's your job. And if you're not creating systems, you're not doing your job. But that part's hard, right? That's where I come in. I've created all these systems over the last 20 years, and I'm handing them to you on a silver platter if you want them in the Unsliced restaurant system. Just check out getunsliced.com. See what I'm doing. You'll see that again, not BS. One of 12 restaurants in Tulsa, Oklahoma, killing it. Top 10 pizzeria in America, heavily lauded on all review sites. You can go check us out because I got nothing to hide. Now, if you want those systems, I would too, because I built this exactly for you, person who's watching this, who wants systems but doesn't have the time to build them. Then come and party with me. GetUnsliced.com, apply, and let's get you advanced on your career and make this a little bit easier so you can post up wins each week instead of trying to create systems from nothing, which I did and is super hard and super time consuming, but totally worth it if you want your restaurant to be a success, which I'm assuming you do because you've watched this far into my YouTube video. PT Dub, super thank you. Now let's summarize. Do not expect GMs to create systems. Get a success every single week on your terms. Kill time wasters, lock in your brain, have open time to be wasted. Calendarize it all and know that you are going to be right, no matter what you choose. If you say, I'm gonna get this done, you're right. If you say, this is too hard, I don't have the time, you're right. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I'm Mike Bausch, getunsliced.com, right there for you, and I'll see you soon.